I got a Neil Young story,
All
and
right.
I never got to meet him because I was outside just making sure that people weren't like random people weren't walking in. I worked I want to say 3 or 4 days. I worked on The Voice, and I worked at the hotel where the contestants were staying, and then if they got eliminated, then they would leave. So I would make sure that they got in their car and they left, and make like I said, make sure that just random people weren't just milling around trying to
Mhm.
figure out what was going on, because
Yep.
they're always secretive on that stuff because they don't want to give away the show, or they don't want to give away spoilers or anything like that.
Mhm.
And like side note is I saw Ed Asner standing in the parking lot. I damn near lost my fucking mind.
That's a random encounter.
And Dick Van Dyke walked right up to me and was asking for directions. I was just like, "Oh no, I'm not sure. I think it's over here, sir." And I was just like, "Oh my fucking god, this is Dick Van Dyke. Are you kidding me?"
Right.
So, but I try to keep it professional. I try to keep it 100, even though I'm just fanboying inside.
Yeah.
And I guess it was they were part of some sort of group where it was like a old TV legends group or something. It might have been like I don't know. It was just a kind of a get together that they did or something like that. And Ed Asner was there. Dick Van Dyke was there.
That's wild.
Yeah. So anyway, so same day is I guess there was a couple. There were the contestants for The Voice that were inside of the hotel, and they took over like a couple of the floors and just put the hotel or the contestants in there. And I guess a couple of them got together and they were just jamming and just messing around. And an older guy kind of walked in and said, "Hey, you mind if I start jamming with you?" And he started jamming with a couple of contestants because he heard the music.
Mhm.
So he's in there jamming with them. And a PA come in there. It's like, "Sir, you can't be in here. They're contestants of a show, and you can't be in." It was Neil Young. Neil Young literally walked in and started jamming with these kids. Who knows if those young guys knew who it was?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Nope.
But yeah, they literally told Neil Young, like, "Yo, bro, you can't be in here." Are you fucking kidding me? Neil Young can do what the fuck he wants.
Right. Like, who's this old hippie? Get him out of here.
Yeah, so I was on the parking lot during that time, and one of the other guys had told me that. I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, how are you gonna tell Neil Young get the fuck out of here?"